Hi, I'm Laura Klaus. Welcome to UATV. We are here to provide you information about the mobility industry.
As a team, we're able to improve the quality of life for our customers.
It's a job that you get to feel good at the end of the day when you go home. You know from talking to the people and seeing their reactions on their families that you are actually changing their lives. You are impacting them, their futures.
We catch you coming in the front door and we find out what you're here for. And a lot of times we already know, which, you know, it's kind of great when you get to meet somebody or greet somebody and you know their names. They're like, oh, you remember me?
After you go through an injury, you need things to bring you back into the norm.
You just know what they're feeling when you make that eye contact with them, what joy and happiness that they're feeling and what's been brought back into their life.
I actually got to go inside his house and have him sign paperwork, and when I did that, he actually had tears in his eyes because now he actually had the opportunity to do anything he wanted to on his own now.
Welcome to UATV. Today we are visiting with Ryan McClaskey, one of our United Access mobility specialists. Thank you for joining us today, Ryan.
Thanks for having me.
You came to United Access about a year ago. Can you tell us a little bit about why you wanted to join the United Access team?
Yeah, I actually had a friend that worked for the company, and he was telling me a lot about it, what he does here. I worked in the healthcare industry quite a few years back. I really liked what I did. Had left it for a little while and saw it as a great opportunity to get back in it and start helping people.
So in your time here at United Access, have you had a chance to find a favorite customer story?
I don't know if I could name just one. It seems like every customer that we help here has its unique situation, and you know, you really can take something away from each delivery you do or each install. I started out as a technician, so you really got to see it from the start of things. When you install it and the first look on their face when they see something and how easy this is going to make their life afterwards. And now from the mobility specialist side of things, I get to see the very beginning of talking to them about the stuff and then opening their eyes to really a better situation for them as far as mobility.
When a person walks into the doors of United Access, what can you expect from a sales perspective?
When somebody walks in, the first thing I want to do is greet them, see if there's anything they need to be comfortable here, because that's important to us. And then at that point, we're going to start talking about the qualification process of what they need, what are their barriers in life that we need to overcome to help them with their mobility needs.
Okay, and will you work with my existing vehicle if at all possible, or do I have to purchase a whole new vehicle?
No, if their vehicle is going to be able to come up with solutions as far as lifts or seats or something we can do with the one they have now, that's absolutely a possibility. In a lot of cases, what they have just won't work for their situation. Every vehicle has its own limitations of what can be done to it. So at that time, we do take trade-ins. So if we need to take their vehicle in and find something different for them, we'll talk about that at that point.
Okay, so you'll take my regular vehicle in on trade? Does
Yes.
it have to be a mobility vehicle?
No, we'll take anything in on trade, which is kind of a unique situation for our industry. A lot of places don't do this, but we feel it's a huge benefit to the customer because it kind of lowers their out-of-pocket expense for the entire thing.
If my first purchase was not with you at United Access, can you help me as far as my next purchase or service with my vehicle?
Absolutely. If unfortunately we didn't have opportunity to work with you on the first purchase of mobility equipment, we still want you to come in and get service through us because we feel like you know, we're going to give you the best possible service after the sale if we sell it or if somebody else does. And then at the time where your needs change and you need something different, we'll still be here to help you with that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Ryan, and we wish you much success in the future.
Thank you for having me.